Currently, there are 4.2 billion people living in our cities. We're about to add another 3 billion. So we've got to try and provide all of this construction for new housing, but to do it in the context of climate change and resource scarcity. So we wanted the students to learn it's not just about the house or the building, it's about the context, it's about the urban plan.
In order not to create islands of people that they are not integrated in the rest of the community.
Often people focus on the idea of providing housing, providing shelter, when the conversation, I think, is much bigger than that.
Architecture has to work together with urban planners. It has to work together with, policymakers.
I think that public institutions have to take the lead in this.
So we started the week with some expert lectures.
Our speakers were very diverse.
Try to understand the multiple dimensions of the issue.
My seminar was about Vienna's experience as one of the most affordable cities in the world.
My seminar was about how to embed the concept of healthy and sustainable models into affordable housing schemes.
My contribution was on emerging economies, particularly Africa.
I really would like the students to challenge the way we have been designing cities for the past 200 years.
Just like changing some things, you can have like a lot of impact on the way people are living.
The nature of the conversations was very broad, but also detailed and targeting into affordable housing in cities.
We went on some site visits in Madrid and we saw some really interesting buildings in different contexts and master plans. We saw things that hadn't worked so well so that we don't make the same mistakes into the future.
I especially liked El Ruedo. It was very interesting to see the dynamic between design and community life and how sometimes those things are in conflict.
It was interesting to see how it was in the Madrid context and what they've struggled with.
We also went to visit some great buildings in the city.
Have a critical and intimate understanding of what works and what doesn't.
And bring that way or quality of life into poorer neighborhoods.
I would highlight the public debate. It's not often that you have the chance to see Norman Foster and Alejandro Aravena speak to each other and talk about affordable housing.
And all through the week, the students were developing their proposals, and we chose different contexts around the world. So we chose Munich, Mumbai, and Chicago, and we went deeper into the affordable housing issues in each of those cities.
We developed a community land trust and development strategy.
Help to build an infrastructure, a common infrastructure for them to build their lives around it.
What we did was provide an infrastructure system, which was a framework that helps establish these communities, develop an affordable housing system.
At the end, the students presented, and it was very exciting to see them put all of the ideas together.
Housing is fundamentally a human right, and it needs to be designed well and to be accessible.
And we just had very, very rich, very exciting presentations at the end. We were very, very happy with it.
My advice to young architects and planners and designers would be radical, be provocative, because we need new solutions. We need to reinvent our profession.